Sabrina here from sliceoflemon.com, and the topic we're covering today is do you or how do you take care of yourself as a woman outside of being a mom and being a wife?
I think as a woman, it is so important to take care of yourself. I think that if you don't take care of yourself, no one else will, and you need to be able to present your best face to the world. I feel that if you go out into the world and you don't feel confident in who you are and your appearance, then that's going to translate into everything that you do. So if you're going to work and you feel crappy, then you're going to portray yourself as, I feel crappy today. So it's important to maintain who you are as a woman and to make sure that you are presenting your best self to the world in every situation.
If you had asked me this a couple of months ago, I probably would have had a different answer for you, but in all honesty, I'm pretty low maintenance. I stopped dyeing my hair, got rid of my highlights, which made my stylist sister-in-law upset at me about a year ago, just because I wanted my natural color, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm not really a manicure girl every 2 weeks. Pedicures, I'll take them when I can get them, but I just have a hard time, spending the money on it every so often.
So one thing that I found in my adult life is whenever I meet women between the ages of like 45 and 70, across cultures, across ethnic backgrounds, across religions, one thing that I've always heard women say is make time for yourself. And I think that's a really wonderful thing to be told, because as women, you do sometimes tend to forget that, you have your own interests and desires as an individual outside of your normal womanly roles, I guess you can say. And sometimes I think that people forget what those are because you get so caught up in being, what your husband needs and what your children need and what your family and in-laws and friends and everybody else needs. When you get married and you have kids, I don't think that you need to just be stuck, just stuck in your house, stuck in your world, stuck in your, just stuck in your bubble. I think that you should be able to continue to do things. And it's just the way parents encourage their children, right? Every parent puts their kid in something when they're 5, soccer camp, art camp, something to do with music, instruments. There's always something that you're encouraging your kid to do. And how does that make sense if you encourage your kids to do that, or your nieces or nephews, whoever you have, but then when it comes to you, it's well, I just have to be this robot and I have to cook and clean and work and raise family and all these things have to be very robotic, and I have to have no needs, I have to have nothing for myself anymore. It's just everything is all about my home life.
I do remember one thing that my friends would always tell me is that once you have a baby, that you're so interested in buying stuff for them, like clothing and whatnot, that you kind of forget about yourself. And I can find that happening only because little baby girl stuff is so freaking cute that you just can't avoid it. Every time I go to Kohl's or Target or wherever, I have to go into the girl section and see what's new. But right now Aubrey's mainly wearing pajamas, just like mommy. So I've not been tempted to buy too many things, but I know once she's getting out more and she's wearing actual outfits, that it'll be a lot better.
I make sure that I take time to, do my hair and get dressed up and get my eyebrows done, little stuff like that, get my nails done, so that I can take care of myself. And it's not that I do it for a superficial reason, it's that, these are things that I enjoy doing, these are things that make me feel better. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, super expensive. It's just taking a little time out for yourself and doing something for yourself. Because if you think about your day and everything that you do for other people, you need to make sure that you take that time every week, every month, or whatever, and just do something for yourself. My personal weakness element is shoes. I think that every woman should have a huge shoe closet, and I do. And when I feel like I deserve a treat, I go and buy myself a pair of shoes. That's what I do. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I work hard for my money. My husband and I, we have combined finances or whatever. So, our bills are paid. We have money in our savings account. And, at the end of the day, if I feel like, I need to do something for myself, I'll go buy myself a pair of shoes. No problem with that.
So now we want to hear from you. We want to know how you guys take care of yourselves as women outside of your husbands and outside of your family, outside of your children. And we also want to hear from you if you are of the mindset where women don't really need to put themselves first, because the whole point of getting married and having children is to reprioritize and put others' needs ahead of your own. So whatever side of the debate you stand on, we want to hear from you. So leave a comment and share your thoughts.